Hello my fellow crafters and welcome back to my channel. I am here with the quick craft fair idea. I was looking on YouTube and I saw Poodle's Paper Crafter, I think is what she's called, and I'll put the link in the description below. And she had made a bag, a little bag out of a 6 by 12 sheet of paper. So you were able to make 12 out of, I'm not 12, you're able to make 2 out of the 6 by 12 You're going to make 2 out of the 12 by 12 paper because they're 6 by 12. Okay, let me get that together. So anyway, I was looking at that, and then I was also thinking about the one sheet, what is it called? The 12 by 12 sheet wonder or something like that. We use 12 by 12 sheet of paper to, you know, make all these cards or just make whatever project. So I want to try to put the two together. I haven't seen this out there on YouTube. It might be out there. If it is, I apologize if I'm taking it for somebody. I haven't seen it. So I just want to do a craft fair series, and this is what I came up with. So I'm going to link Poodle's Paper Crafters tutorial below on how to make the bag that I got the idea from. And there's a lot of one sheet wonder videos out there, so I got that from all of them. And I put them together. So anyway, let me just show you some of the ones that I created here really quick before my YouTube 15 minutes is up. Then I'm going to go through the quick tutorial really quick. And this is a good way to use up a lot of your paper stash, 12 by 12 sheets of paper. So I'm going to show you what I created here now. See, it's too hot in here. I'm going to have to use some wet glue. But anyway, so this is just some of the designs at 12 by 12 paper. I'm going to show you these really quick. And then I am going to show you how I created them. And I'm going to go in more detail once I show you the one I created for a prototype. And then this one right here, and I'm able to write something right there. Or I can let the recipient, the individual who purchased it, create something there. So this is my original one here that I had created. So this is the box, and you see it's black and white, and these are 4 note cards that you can write in. Oops. So this will be the front. Of course, now this does not create the envelopes, but it will make the bag and 4 note cards. And then these 2 little strips here that I'm going to use to put handles on the boxes, something like that. So let me just create this really quick, and like I said, I will link the tutorial below as to where I got the bag idea from. So here we go with our 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I'm going to cut it, the first one here, because I want my bag. So this is the bottom of my bag, this is the top of it. Like so. 5.5 by 12. But my bag is slightly different because I'm not doing that. If you look through her tutorial, see at the top she got 1 inch where she folded it back because she's using 2-sided paper to give a more decorative look to the top of the bag itself. But I am not doing that. For one, I am using single-sided paper, so there's nothing to fold back, or you're just gonna see the white. So we actually need a sheet of paper that is 5.5 by 10.5. And this is the little piece that you would use to make the handles. And I just cut this in half because it should be 1.5. So I cut it by 3/4 here. And I'm going to put that down in the middle to make my 2 handles. So this right here is your 5.5 by 10.5 piece of paper. Now this is the other side of that, and this is what I'm actually going to make the note cards with. So I'm going to cut this down to 6 by 12. I'm just going to cut out that other 1/2 inch, and this is waste. There. And so then, now that this is 6 by 12, I'm going to cut them into 3-inch strips. And I will be able to get 4 out of that. So these are my note cards. So then I would just fold them in half. I don't have my foam folder here, but when I get it I will. And then I use my rounder and I rounded the corners. So I'm not going to do those, but that's how that is done. Let's put this to the side. So now we're going to take our 5.5 by 10.5 sheet of paper. Get my scoreboard here. And I will make sure to put the measurements down in the description box below. Okay. So on this one, I am going to 3.5, score 3.5, 5, 8.5, and 10. So our bag is going to be 3.5. We got the 1.5 inch on the side, 3.5 for the back, and then a 1.5 inch for the other side. And then this is what we're going to connect it to. Yeah, connect it to the other side. So I'm going to turn it this way. Now, depending on what paper you are using, so if you got your designer paper has some kind of pattern direction or something, I usually put my bottom over here because my bottom is going to be at 1.5. So I'm scoring at 1.5 for the bottom part of my bag, and then at the top, because this is on a 5.5 inside, I'm going to score it at 5, and that's it. Let me put this to the side. Get some. Sorry about that, tearing up stuff over here. So hopefully you can see that this is my sheet here. I'm going to score on all the score line. Like so. And then here where we have this little corner at, I'm going to cut that off. Like so. And up here I am going to taper this a little and cut it off at an angle like so. You could also do that up there. Boom. And then I'm going to cut up, and now this is the 1.5 inside down here. Hopefully you can see that right there. And then that's the half inside. So I'm going to cut up these score lines to be able to fold the bag together. So that's all we need there. Put this over there. I'm going to get to my ATC, and up here where's the 1/2 inch. As you can see in her video, she did, like I said, this was 1 inch, and she folded over because then she had a 2-sided paper. I only have one, so I'm going to fold it in just to make my edge. Let me bring this over so you can see, to make this look nice and clean, like so. Here I am going to put some score tape here. It's not even score tape, it's ATC, like so. Bring this over, match it up. You can see the bag coming together here, and I think it's a quick project. So you just get a couple of sheets that you want to use, go ahead on and cut them all, score them all, and then assemble. So there we have it, and that's our little bag. And like I said, here go the note cards. Of course, you can always use some kind of decorative edge if you so choose to, but of course, like I say, for a craft fair, you're trying to do quick little projects. So here we go. So more than likely, I saw on Amazon where I can buy envelopes that are 3/8 by 3/8. So I'm more than likely I'll be buying that instead of making a whole lot of envelopes off my We Are Memories Keepers envelope punch board. So there they are. So what I plan on doing is print some out on my silhouette that says, so maybe thank you little circles, thank you, maybe just because, thinking of you type little sentiments, and put a selection in the bag for the individual who buys it at my craft fair, you know, so they can choose what exactly they're going to use that particular note card for. I don't want them all to say, thinking of you, happy birthday, or whatever the case may be, because I mean, it's a back to school event, craft fair, so it could be for a teacher to send a note home to, you know, the child or something to give to the parent. And so that's it. And then I just have, this is the little piece that I cut, and then like I said, I'm going to fold these in half on themselves, glue them, and then we're going to do my handles. So that is my craft series, I guess project number 1. And then that's all you have from the scraps. So you can use, you know, paper that, like I said, that you're not going to use in other projects. So like I say, this one here, I have this one, and I know I showed these already. So I'm thinking, I think I have 9 of them here already. So I'll probably only make about 15 of them just to see how they sell. And I was thinking maybe $1.50 or $2, which is pretty good for 4. I don't know. What do you think? 4 note cards, because then they can also, you know, reuse this for something else. I'm not sure what. Little pencil holder. It's a good idea, huh? I didn't think about that. But yeah. So if you have any ideas, or if you saw this somewhere else on YouTube and I did not give the individual credit, I apologize. Just let me know below, and I'll make sure to go back and edit the video to put that in there. But I haven't seen anything. So I am going to call this the One Sheet Wonder bag with note cards. All right, thanks for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Alright, I'm here to show you the finished project for these little bags. So you see all of them have the envelopes now with the note cards, and then they got the handles. And then on each one I just stamped, here's a little message to you. I have this one. And I tried to change up the string to pretty kind of match the box. So you've already seen these, just not without the handles. So I made 12 of these. And these are them. All right, so I guess that's one item down. Many more to go. All right, thanks for watching.